And as you were saying, we now have our next special guest here on board, here on the show. I keep saying that today, on board. He is on board, and he is our pianist, Frankie. Frankie, trying to make a big entrance. He came in and he waved, and then I cut him off with the sign.
Yeah, well, the millions of people, so I'm waving. Hello, people. Nice to see you all.
Now, I've been looking forward to this all week, Frankie, you coming on the show, because you are not only one of the most talented pianists that I know around, but you're also an absolute pleasure to talk to, and a real gentleman. But please tell them all about...
And we are not yet here, we are not there.
What's that?
We are not yet on air.
No. Would you please? We are on air. We're live on the C screen and on Channel 2. Woo. Completely live. Could you tell all of our passengers that are watching right now a little bit more about yourself, where you're from, what you do on board, and what you used to do in the past?
Well, Frankie is my name, and music is my game.
Yeah.
Well, I'm many years in the business. I'm 22 now, and I was starting when I was 21. So it's 1 year of experience. Well, to tell you the truth, I started with accordion, so I was playing folklore music. And then it was musical school in Israel. You have to be 13 to join it. And my father, instead of making me a nice bar mitzvah, because I was born in Israel, and Jewish, we celebrate bar mitzvah, belonging to the man's world. He decided that I'm too musical and he must buy me, instead of making me a party, and I wanted to have a party with a lot of presents, he bought me a piano. Oh, yes, and suddenly Tchaikovsky, Chopin, and Beethoven came to be my friends. I lost all my friends from high school. They went to normal high school, and I went to a music school, which I don't regret at all. So over there I got a nice education of classical music. While I was still playing accordion, so I mixed up with classic and accordion, and I was even 2 years in the Academy of Music. Joined at age 18 to the Israeli army. You must go to the army. Luckily, because I played the accordion was the main instrument on board the army stage. So I was with the army for 2.5 years. Together with the band, we make a first musical in the army. That's why I was lucky to have some 4 other members, and we made a band. And my first cruise was when I was 20, not 17, 20, and we had a nice band. We stayed together for 10 years, 2 years in Kenya. First cruise when I was 20. We used to play dance music with all kinds of rhythm. We used to change instrument. We are very successful, and 2 years we've been in Kenya. I married my daughter, the big one, Lilach, was born there. Now she has a problem and she's traveling around the world. Well, place of birth, Nairobi, Kenya, and she's red hair. And so anyway, I have 2 daughters, lovely daughters. One is Lilach and one is Shiri. And 4 grandchildren.
4 grandchildren?
Yeah, I've done my share. I was married when I was 22, so in our style it was, if you reach 25 and you are not married, you are an old, so that's it.
But Frankie, you spend so much time here on board Azura and also on board many, many ships. How on earth have you managed to keep a successful family? What is the secret to holding together a relationship?
You see, the secret of relationship is people ask me how long I'm married. I say I'm 43 years married. They say, how can you make it? I say distance. Distance.
Oh, Frankie.
No, I love my family dearly, and well, this profession, you must be a gypsy. It's like a sport people, you know, any career that you do internationally, you must sacrifice your family life. Even the captains here and the officers, you must sacrifice. Otherwise, you cannot be international. You have to be a local. And even if you are local, let's say when I played in Israel, you play until 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the night, then you come home, and then you sleep, and the children go to school, and you are still sleeping. Then you have rehearsal at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So basically, our life is completely mixed up. But the family appreciate it and they love it. And I already get used to it. So if you put me at home, after 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, one day, okay, you got attention. But the next day, it's like you never left. So everything is going to place. So it's okay. We get used to it.
So, Frankie, you can see that obviously you've had a very interesting career and worked in so many different countries, doing lots of different gigs and things. I mean, what's your favourite thing about working on the cruise ships?
Well, on cruise ship, you are moving all the time. You see, I used to play in Scandinavia, Finland, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, many countries, but I was stuck in one place for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, like Oslo or Stockholm. Here you are always on the move. And the landscape, even there's no landscape, but you just see the sea, it calms you, even it's stormy. But you're always in the move. And every time you find new faces and new requests. And the atmosphere together with the guests and the crew, which we have international kind of crew, different nationalities over here and everything. We should be a united nation, that you get along so easily with other people. That's a good example for the world to see. And I like it. We are always in motion and movement, and every day is a new day, and that's good.
It's lovely, isn't it? I know you definitely do enjoy your job, and I see you play mostly in the Blue Bar, occasionally in the Planet Bar on Deck 18 as well. Yeah. And I know that you sing and you enjoy your time there, so that's fantastic. Now, I've just heard the phone ring, which means we're running out of time. So you're going to do a little bit of an example for us of what you do in the Blue Bar and the Planet Bar, aren't you? So would you like to take your position now and do a little bit?
Yes.
Because a lot of people say, we're going to, a little lead up to that, a lot of people say that you do sound like Mr. Louis Armstrong, don't they?
Yep. Well, before I go to the piano, I will just give you some tips how to sing Louis Armstrong.
Okay.
First of all, you smile. Big smile. Then you keep your teeth together. Don't open your mouth. Smile and teeth together. Forget about the trumpet, forget about the handkerchief, which is usually using it, but keep on smiling and your teeth together. Don't open your mouth. And then you can sing it so easily. Isn't it right? That's it.
I think I need to leave it with you, Frankie.
All right.
Okay. Frankie's going
now
to make
I got your show.
Frankie's making his way over to the piano now, ladies and gentlemen. And he's going to be doing a little bit of A Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong. So take it away, Frankie. You can watch him in the Blue Bar or the Planet Bar. Make sure you do watch, keep up to date with your Horizon newspaper to find out where Frankie will be. A lovely, chilled out evening. Everywhere you go.
Now watch me, ladies and gentlemen. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, oh, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white. Oh, well, the bright blessed day, the dusk of night, and I think to myself, yes, what a wonderful world. The color of the rainbow so pretty in the sky, also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands saying, how do you do? They really say, I love you. I babies cry, I watch them grow. They learn much more than I even know. And I think to myself, oh, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful sheep. Azura.
Oh, an absolute legend. That was brilliant.
Oh,
Thank you,
Frankie.
Frankie.
Thank you.